Hi, this is Stella, and this is my third blog for my project for Women Leisure 3202 Rec. What I've done here is I've used the jack to jack up the car. Then I place the car on top of these jack stands. You gotta make sure that the jack stands are right under the frame when you slowly place on top of it, because when you jack up the car, you're not supposed to have the jack stand right under it. So you just kind of like want to lay it in place in the frame and then slowly place it down. Here's the oil pan, and you can see down here there's a oil plug, and here's my filter that I'm also going to change at the same time. It's over here. So my next step is I'm going to unplug it and change the filter. So what I've done here is I've loosened it with this ratchet. I'm now going to go in and finish unscrewing it. So it's going to be a flow of oil coming out. So what you want to do is make sure you have the tray right under it. So you bolt it. This. You can use the ratchet to put it back on and tighten it. So what I'm doing right here is cleaning up the bolt really quick from the mess that we just made. What I'm going to do next is we're going to unloosen the filter. So I'm going to use my tool, my wrench, to take off my my oil filter. Okay, so I've loosened it with the wrench. I'm going to manually take it off now. Make sure you got the pan right under you. I got my new filter. This is my old filter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lube this up at first before I replace it. We're going to take some of this oil. My hands are a little oil. I'm going to loosen it on this side with the oil. Do it by hand, it's good enough. So it's in there. The rag's really helping me right now. My hands really, really oily. It's on. I'm about to bring the car back down so we could put some oil in it. This is what we're going to do every single time after we resurface the oil. So you notice there's two studs there. You want to make sure the oil's on the second stud towards the ring. Okay. So as you're pouring the oil into the funnel, you gotta want to be really careful because you don't want to overflow it. Because if it's going to overflow in the engine, so it's going to be a mess to clean up. Versus, you know, like if you're down there and you want to be careful no matter what. But so what we're going to do is we're going to keep checking it. How I showed you how we checked it. We get, you know, every single time you fill it, we're going to keep checking it because we don't want to overflow. Okay. So I poured in about 3/4 of the batch bottle. I'm going to let it set for a minute. So I'm going to check how much oil is inside. Now you can see how it's kind of like to the second mark. You see it? So what we did is we recapped the oil, then we went back inside the car and we ran it through different gears. We just want to make sure the car is in its best natural state. See how the oil is actually exactly on the second mark, where earlier it was a little bit higher. So from running the gear, it filled some of the cavities, some of the different filters that was drained. So that's my my third blog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My next project, I'm going to try to change a spare tire. But this was pretty cool. I liked it. If you have any questions, any comments, just go ahead and comment on either YouTube, or you could even comment me on my Blackboard East Bay. So thank you for watching. So through this whole procedure, don't forget to be safe. And with a used oil, you want to make sure you take it to the right locations. Like we go to O'Reilly, so we take our oil there. You know, call it 1-800 clean oil. You